We were just talking about Jimmy. So let's talk about Jimmy. No Debo, no Kittle. What are realistic expectations for Jimmy Garoppolo going up against a Jets defense on the East Coast, 10 o'clock start, tough for West Coast teams, and a defensive coordinator, Greg Williams, who isn't particularly great, but we know will blitz the ever-loving daylights out of Jimmy Garoppolo? What are we expecting from him realistically, Nick?
Even without Kittle, I believe he will have a bounce-back, solid game. If you look last week, Josh Allen threw for 300 yards against the Jets, and he had a couple turnovers. I feel like Garoppolo can throw for 250-plus yards. I believe there's going to be a good balance of run-pass, and the ball is going to get out of his hands quicker. I believe that Kyle Shanahan knows Garoppolo struggled last week. He wants to get his confidence back, especially these next 2 weeks before you got the Eagles and the Rams, the Patriots, Seahawks, and all of those teams. So I'm expecting a good performance from Garoppolo, 250, 275 yards, a touchdown or two. I think that's realistic.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Leo.
I think he's going to have a big bounce-back game. I'm going to say it, 300 yards. The Jets' defense is good against the run. They were good against the run last year, and they were terrible against the pass. Josh Allen could have had easily 450 yards against this Jets defense, but he is wildly inaccurate. Jimmy Garoppolo is actually more accurate than Josh Allen, so I think he could easily hit 300 yards. I'm going to call 3 touchdowns, and that's realistic even without those guys.
Okay. Yeah, I think they're going to – I mean, although the Jets are good against the run, I think the 49ers are going to not abandon the run as much as they did, I think, against Arizona. I think Raheem Mostert should have got a lot more touches. He had 4 catches last week, too. I think they should use him out of the backfield a little more, kind of similar to the game I always think of is the Patriots-Seahawks Super Bowl when the Patriots were using all their running backs out of the backfield, and that was kind of extending their run game when their run game wasn't good that whole season. So get Raheem Mostert close catches and make those linebackers with the Jets have to run all over the field, and that will open up their run game and Garoppolo's passing game a lot more.
Here's the thing. They know the Jets are going to blitz nonstop. That's what Greg Williams does. So what Garoppolo's mindset coming into this game has to be get rid of the ball. That with the stuff he was doing last week, holding onto the ball, being indecisive, if the first read wasn't there, like wondering like, well, should I go to my second read? To be or not to be? That is the question. I mean, he was having like Hamlet soliloquy moments in the pocket. Can't do that this week. He needs to hit his back foot and get the ball out, even if he's throwing to the wrong read. He can't have like he can't overthink it in the pocket, you know. And what I think that means is, yes, he's going to have a better game. He's going to throw for more yards, but I think he also might throw a pick or two. And against the Jets, maybe they can win that way. But if he's just going to be super quick decision maker, Jimmy, well, that's not necessarily good decision maker, Jimmy. He might turn the ball over a couple of times. They may have to win working around those picks. But that being said, he should throw for 250, 300 yards. I guess he just needs someone to get open.